Good morning. It's the 6th of December. It's a Sunday. I start work at 12, so I'm just going to try and quickly record a video before I go to work. So work is going to be interesting today. I wasn't really sure what I was going to record a video on, but this feels appropriate having had the conversations on Facebook that happened last night. Basically, one of my co-workers has tested positive for COVID. Another two are showing some symptoms, and because of who lives with other people or has bubbled up with other people, we're going to be running at half staff today, so that's going to be fun. For a Sunday, just a few weeks before Christmas. Personally, I think that we all should be isolating, but the current guidelines are that because we're all wearing masks and distancing in theory at work, that there's minimal risk of, unless one of us is showing symptoms, that we shouldn't just automatically isolate. But the shop floor is fine, but out the back it's very cramped, and really we haven't been distancing because it isn't possible. So I'm just regularly taking my temperature and fingers crossed, just going to be super paranoid for the next couple of weeks, basically. I did a video a little while back talking about what it's like working in retail in a pandemic, but let's change it up a bit. What's it like working in retail on the run up to Christmas during a pandemic? I started in my job last year as a Christmas temp, and then I was kept on. So I had the baptism of fire that Christmas temps have of being thrown into retail at the busiest time of the year, trying to learn how everything works, how you use the till systems, all these sorts of things, whilst it's the busiest the shop ever is. And it's weird that this year is so different. Obviously, it used to be a case of the store absolutely rammed with people, trying to work your way through with a big stock bag, trying to restock, constantly running out of things because there's such a quick flow of people. And this year we're only allowed 18 customers in the store at a time, and we can only open 2 of the tills so that customers are distanced while at the tills, and it's all a lot more manageable. You just got quite the queue out the door for most of the day. And personally, I prefer this. This is much better as far as I'm concerned. I hate crowded shops. I am happy to queue. I kind of hope this keeps up after we've all been vaccinated and the pandemic is no longer a thing, however long in the future that's going to be. But I know it won't. As soon as we're allowed to go back to normal, we will. But, it's been odd. And now it's just even more so because, one of my friends has, got a positive test for COVID, and he says he's doing okay. He's not got it too bad, so fingers crossed he's all right. And 2 others are showing symptoms and are awaiting tests, so hopefully they're also going to be fine and just get a mild case of it. But it's just difficult, We had a little debate on the work Facebook group of whether we should tell customers on the door that someone in the store has had a positive test, but we can only assume that every shop that's open has had this happen at some point, like supermarkets especially, and no one tells you this. And we figured it was just going to cause people panic, It's unnecessary stress. We all are living with the knowledge that anyone around us could be carrying it. And as long as we're just extra vigilant with social distancing in the store, then fingers crossed it should be fine, I guess, is what the government recommends. So guess we're going with it. Back when we first reopened, I would tell every customer, here's the hand sanitizer, keep 2 meters distant from everyone in the store, don't touch anything unless you're planning on buying it, all that jazz. And then we've kind of just been like, hey, come on in, vaguely gesturing at the hand sanitizer. So I think I'm just going to up the reminding everyone. Hopefully everyone's okay. Hopefully I don't get it. Hopefully I'm not already carrying it and just spreading it. It's the thing. I last had a shift with the one who tested positive a week ago because he felt unwell, so, stopped coming into work, called in sick, had a test just on the off chance. But the 2 others who were showing symptoms, I had a shift with them on Thursday, just a couple of days ago, all day. I was on a 7-hour. So even with us all wearing masks, trying to keep distant, like I said, out the back, you just can't. The path through from the door onto the shop, through to the staff area, through the stock, it's less than a metre wide. If you've got to pass someone, you've got to pass someone. So, fingers crossed everyone's okay and the rest of us don't have it. That measures we've taken have been effective. So, fingers crossed, hopefully a more cheery video tomorrow. Wish me luck on a very understaffed shift.